The customer relationship manager on RomanCart is where you can see details of all those people who are your prospects or your contacts or your customers, who you've obtained from using the cart, or you can import contacts as well into the CRM. So if we just take a look at the screen here, this is again just set up with some sample data here. We've got a chap called John Doe, and they've just come straight onto your website and purchased something from you. So let's just take a look at what happens on the CRM when that's taken place. So we can see here the type of this contact is customer, and if you click on the link on the end, the customer link, then a pop-up screen will appear that will show you all of the sales, all of the orders that they've placed with you, and you can click on the order number there, and it will jump straight into the sales manager to show you that order. So it gives you the order details there, their kind of order history. The next column here is EP. That means email permission, whether you've got permission to actually email this contact. And you might have an opt-out button on your checkout page to allow them to opt out. In which case, or they may have clicked on a link in an email that you sent to them to opt out of any future emailings from you. So that shows whether you can email them. The EP, email permission. CH. Now this is contact history. Now, RomanCart stores details of every single method of contact that the customer has with you in your cart, and this can be seen in the contact history screen here. So if I just click on the icon there, we can see in this instance, there's not much contact. They've come along, they've submitted the checkout, and then they've processed the order. It gives the order number there and the date and time when that took place. If they've been sent sequence emails, autoresponders, and that kind of thing, they would show up in there as well. You can also set notes against a contact. So whatever you want. So a great guy you might put against there. Up to you, of course. When you say that, you see there's a note icon appears next to the contact. So when you're looking at this screen, you'll be able to see who's got notes against them. The sequence, this is again, if you use the primary prospect email sequence or the customer sequence or any other sequences, you can look on that screen and it shows you the last the details of the sequence that they've sent the autoresponder. Then we've got their email address, their name, and if you click on their name, it'll open up your email program with an email address to them. And the subject by default is the name of your store. We haven't given this one a name, but that would show the name of your store. If they'd given us their phone number when they signed up, and if they'd specified how they heard about your store, then those details would be in here as well. When they first became a prospect, and that's useful if you're using the primary prospect autoresponder, then that's the date when they first signed up to that. And then we've got the date when they converted to be a customer. Again, if you're using the primary prospect autoresponder, then this would show the last prospect sequence email that they were sent, the number in there, which is really cool because basically what that means is they sign up as a prospect and you can see where they were sent maybe 3, 2, 5 emails over a period of time, and then they decided to convert to become a customer. So that data is really important. And then again, we've got the what they've purchased from you in the last month, in the last 6 months, and the total sales that they've spent with you ever since they've been a customer of yours. And you can edit the contact as well. If I just click on that, so you can edit their name and their email address. If I just cancel and go back, and of course you can delete the contact as well by clicking on the trash can icon on the end. Now you can create groups of contacts, and you do that in the manage list screen, and using this drop down here you can select who you want to look at, and by default we've got all contacts, prospects, and their prospects the contacts you've obtained using the primary prospect sequence, which the autoresponder. Prospects NC. Now this is interesting. NC means not completed. Now when a customer buys from your cart, what happens is they will go onto your cart, they will enter, they will select what they want to buy, they will enter their name and address, and then typically they'll click on a payment method such as click here to pay with your card or whatever you're accepting, and then you'll see a screen appear which will say something like connecting to your payment, the name of your payment gateway. On that page, the customer is created, or their order is created as a not completed order. Okay, now if at that point, for example, if they then get to the page where they've got to enter their card details and they abandon the order just stays as not completed order. Obviously, they haven't paid for it; you wouldn't ship anything out. But their customer becomes a prospect because you've got their details, and so you can communicate with them, and they appear in a group of their own, a special group called Prospects NC. And then we've got customers, which are people that have purchased from you. And there's various links on here. We've got manage lists. As I mentioned before, that's where you can create groups of contacts. Schedule emails. You can schedule regular emails to your customer base or your contact base. Signing up prospects, that explains how to set up the primary prospect autoresponder. Prospect email sequence, that allows you to you set up additional email sequences, autoresponders to your prospects, or to get prospects. Customer email sequences, you can trigger an autoresponder to send emails to people when they actually purchase from you, and you can import contacts as well onto your CRM.